There's a Danish painter named Wilhelm Hammershøi. He does a lot of paintings, these sort of lonely women in these stark, barren rooms looking out windows. It very much was the inspiration for the set design, for the simplicity and the emotional barrenness of Thérèse's world.
We are playing with the size and scope of the natural world as freedom versus the constricting confinement of proverbial prisons, and the fluctuation between those two spaces was really our point of departure in terms of the visual life of the play.
One of the exciting things about the environment for Thérèse Raquin is the climactic scene of the story is this drowning in the River Seine. And in our first meeting, Evan said to me, well, what if we did that with real water? And that hooked me immediately. And so the water became the center of our approach to the play.
We want to conjure the natural world as best we can.
One of the magic things about what we're doing is that it's a real boat in real water, so when people move in it, it moves like a real boat. Bust, who's the prop supervisor, and David Brimmer, the fight director, actually went to a lake in Pennsylvania, and they just practiced throwing people out of the boat, seeing how it reacted in real water. The one thing we've done technically to control the boat is there are 2 steel cables attached to it, and there's prop men standing in the wings controlling it, that they keep it centered on the stage, and it also keeps it from drifting upstage or downstage. Also, the edge of the boat all the way around has foam on it that was put on and then painted over to make it look like wood. So if someone bangs a head, it's a soft surface and not a hard surface. Those are all the things we do to make it safe.
There's no more supportive or nurturing place for directors and artists than the Roundabout.
That kind of commitment to letting you try these sort of wacky artistic ideas to tell a story, like putting a river on stage and flying a house in over top of it, means the world to me.
Sometimes you come across a work that demands the size of a space like Studio 54.
One of the draws for me was getting to do it at Studio 54 with the technical team that's here. You want to have people who are willing to figure out how to make it work and look elegant and look beautiful. Thematically in the story, the river is important as kind of Thérèse's spirit, and then that spirit gets warped by the act of a murder in the river. And it turns from being a friendly, beautiful thing into this kind of awful image that haunts her afterwards. That's what we're trying to lay out for the audience, is this visual metaphor for the story and to show that journey that the character goes through.